was, who were triumphant in Europe earlier this year for the 5th time in the national team's history at under-17 level. They were European champions, looking to become world champions, something they've never achieved. Semi-finals is the best they've managed. Canada just arriving now for the second period as well. There is Anna Taylor, whose header was a winning goal last time out against Cameroon. What they'd give for another winning goal now. So a big 45 minutes coming up for these two big nations in this competition. Ever present, both of them in all 5 editions. Germany get us underway, attacking the goal to our left-hand side under the floodlights in Amman, where it's just gone 8 o'clock in the evening. Beautiful, warm night, perfect conditions. Just a very light breeze, not much more, it's not humid. Who will claim the top spot in the group? It'll be Canada if it's a draw, by virtue of having scored more goals than Germany in their opening win. Away by Taylor, whose header clinched that 3-2 victory over Cameroon. Free kick awarded to the Germans. Seeing what they can do already from free kicks. This one is a long, long way out. Shuckle was just flicked over by Marika Gay. Goalkeeper looked a little uneasy in the opening half at times. Going on around the edge of the 18-yard box as Julia Gwynn just rolls the ball forward, and it's struck somewhat optimistically, you'd have to say, by Tanja Pavolek, who sliced the ball over the top with the left foot. She and Gwynn generally share the set-piece duties. Gwynn produced a magnificent free kick. What was the last kick of the opening half to leave this tie so delicately poised. No substitutions by either of the coaches at the interval. Mishka Bernhardt will have been relieved to get that equaliser after a poor goal to concede from a defensive point of view. Well taken though it was. Here's Pavolek. Now Gwynn, who got that goal for Germany, that levelled it up. Stratigakis, the Canadian captain, was yellow-carded in the opening period, so she'll have to be careful in the second. There's Klein Herder. Trying to get on the end of the through ball. It's not clear yet for Canada. Here's Bull. That's a decent ball out wide. Opportunity for Vida to get the ball in. Clicks the top of the bar. And, well, it wasn't a shot, it was a cross, but the woodwork got in the way, and then Canada were able to bring it away. German free kick awarded by the Brazilian referee. Vida's cross was a pretty harmless one, but almost turned into something rather less harmless for the Canadians. Had it bounced in the direction of Janina Minga. Here's Vida again. Seems. Sherpel. Pavalek into Gwyn. Ball is loose. Minga strikes it, and the German captain's effort is a long way off target. Another score in that penalty shootout win in the Euros back in the summer. No threat really to Bev Priestman's Canada with that effort. It's been all Germany in the second half so far. Here's Sherpel. And now Bull. The tackle gives Canada possession. Oh, the referee might have played an advantage there and didn't. Instead, it's come back for the foul on Stratigakis by Sherpel. I haven't seen too much of the ball in the second half, the Canadians, so they'll be grateful to get a feel of it here. This is Taylor. And now Grosso, who is still on the right flank, having started as a left-back. They swapped the two full-backs in the first half, and that's the way they're set up in the second half, with Emma Regan over on the left-hand side. Meanwhile, Rose and Rivière, the two offensive-minded wide players, have gone back to their starting positions of right and left. Both the fullbacks and the wide attacking players tend to interchange for Canada. And if you'd have looked at a team sheet with a graphic of the formation on it, it would be different now, with a different left side and a different right side. Cut out by Rivière. All down the line towards Bull, who tries to muscle her way through. And that's a throw into Germany. This is Linda. It's going to be kept alive, I fancy, by Gwyn. Second chance maybe for the German goal scorer. That's nicely done. Shot is hard but not accurate by Caroline Sims. Well, it was a lovely piece of play by Gwyn, who put a marker on her backside there, and Sims couldn't quite find the composure that she had when she slotted the penalty to win the European Championships earlier this year. Germany certainly in the ascendancy in the opening 7.5 minutes of the second period. Here's Vida. Regan wins it, and then loses it to Minga. Vida, and now Lohmann. Minga, cut out on the edge of the box by Taylor. The ball hasn't spent very long in the second period inside this half, and it's a rare touch for Leonie Dörger, the Bayer Leverkusen keeper. Here's Pavolek. And Kleinherner. Gwyn. This is Sherpel. Referee's in the way. Gwyn does well again. Chance here. Bull plays the ball through. Who'll get there first? The goalkeeper does. And Grosso scrapes it away for Canada. And that was a lovely move by the Germans. Scherpel instigating it. It was a dangerous ball into the box, and credit to Lisiane Proulx, she got there first. Here's Deanne Rose for Canada, their goal scorer. Good strong run by her. Equally strong was Pavelek with the challenge though. Germany are on top at the moment. Here's Lohmann. Gwyn. Seems. It's a decent ball forward, well anticipated. And the shot by Janina Minga is wide. That was the earlier chance when Lohmann spotted an opportunity. This was the shot by Minga, which was off target, her second off-target effort of the half, the captain, but clearly encouraged by the current German dominance as we drift into the 10th minute of the second period. Here's Bull. Strong by Bull, and a chance for Gwyn. Can't take it, good save. Bull, the last line of defence, denies Gwyn a second goal for both herself and for her team. Bull did well initially. Good save with the outstretched right hand by the goalkeeper. Corner Germany. Too high for everyone, that one. They're getting closer though. And changes are afoot in the Canadian dugout. She'll be the happier of the two coaches at the moment. Gwyn trying to squeeze it inside the near post, and it was a good save by Lisiane Proulx, her second decent save of the match. She's one of those goalkeepers who is a good shot stopper, but less assured when the ball is in the air. However, increasingly under the cosh, but they'll look to break here. It's a decent ball out towards Deanne Rose. Can't get the better of Seams though, and clearances by Durga. Nice cushion by Gwyn. Seams again. Pavelek drives it forward. Bull will chase. She's very strong. Just couldn't sort her feet out to get the shot away. She's a big bulldozing centre forward. Has the brawn and the directness. Gwyn possesses the subtlety and the craft. They're a very good partnership between them. They got a goal apiece in the opening win against Canada. Against Venezuela, I should say. Canada are effecting their first change. It's a like-for-like, really. Jade Rivière replaced by Florence Laroche, who started the game against Cameroon, and in all likelihood will occupy that wide position that Rivière has vacated. Meanwhile, the Germans are still looking for a way to find a second goal. Strike is low, but wide again. This time it's Bull taking it on herself. Just scraped it the wrong side of the post after the set-up from Vida. Well, she's kept her side in it. Jade Rivière's work is done. Take a back seat and a breather and hope that red-shirted teammates can withstand the pressure they're under at the moment, because the Germans are turning the screw, and here they come again. Vida. Gwyn and Bull ahead of her. Still it's Vida. It's a great run all the way. Gwyn! Another good save. Well, she might have had a hat-trick on another day, but this girl has denied her that glory. Snapshot on the turn, and Proulx was down well. She made two good saves from Julia Gwyn in this second half, having denied Bull in the first. Here's Haitema, of whom we haven't seen a huge amount. Goal scorer, though, on day one. This is Stratigakis. Again, it's a lovely touch by Gwyn. She's a beautiful, silky player. That's good play, too, by Lohman. Plays it forward, chance here. It's Bull. Tries to set up a teammate, still has it. Clara Bull. Canada have got players back already. Here's Seams. And now Minga. Good looking cross. The header is not as good. Once again, Canada managed to repel a very promising looking German opening. Bull using her strength but not able to find space to get a shot away. But we're almost at the hour mark and Canada are increasingly under pressure. Germans have completely dominated the second period. Scherpel finds Minga. Seams is in support. It goes back to Pavolek. Pavolek chips it forward. They're trying to get in behind again with Gwyn. Done that on a couple of occasions, and the goalkeeper has rescued Canada. Here's Rose. Poor ball. Straight to Lohman. This is Kleinherner. She's as far forward as she's been in the game, and the ball has come out wide to the fullback Linda. Goal kick. Roche with her first action of the game to prevent Linda getting a cross in. And then another substitution by Canada at the moment. That's Lauren Raimondo, who was another of the subs against Cameroon. She's a striker who replaced Jordan Haitema. That might well be the thinking again. Haitema hasn't had a lot of joy out of the German defenders today so far. Well, but for her, it will be 3-1 to Germany. Here they come again. Early ball in. Easy defending, though, for Grosso. And then a poor touch, and Canada have possession. Grosso again, finding Stratigakis. They need to just keep the ball for a few moments, which they haven't done at all in the opening 17 minutes of this second half. They've lost it again here, and it's this quick and talented Gwyn who wins it back. At the moment, Canada would certainly settle for a point. The Germans will be disappointed if they don't get a winner. Pavolek again with a long ball forward. Easily defended that time. Here's Katz. Strong tackle by Scherpel, and now Lohman. More danger for the Canadians. Vida trying to get the ball in. Still there in the box. Goes down. No penalty, says the referee. Chance for a shot. Not far away. Sydney Lohman let fly after good work on the far side. Worth a dig. Goalkeeper got across and it went past her far post. Substitution is now going to be made by Canada, and Lauren Raimondo is going to come on in just a moment. And it is, as we suspected, Jordan Haitema, the main striker, who's coming off, as she did for Raimondo in the opening game, which, of course, Canada staged a late victory surge. If they can weather the storm here at the moment, they might do the same. But it's Germany in the ascendancy. Gwyn does well. Here's Seams, a bit of a chancy ball back to Pavolek, but Pavolek does well. Up towards Bull. Good tussle between her and Taylor, two very big opponents, shoulder to shoulder. Here's Stratigakis. Just need the captain to calm it down a little bit with a huge experience, even at the age of 17. Made a full international debut at 16. Sarah Stratigakis. Very cool penalty against Cameroon on Friday. It's a Canadian throw. Encouragement from the coach for the Germans, who are very much on top at the moment. 17 shots on goal to Canada's 5 now, although Germany have only managed 5 on target out of those 17 attempts. 20 minutes gone, second half. Here's Bull. Knocked away by Gay for Canada. Here's Klein-Herner, nice turn. Pavolek. Ball forward again, not controlled, but just enough of a touch by Grosso to take it behind for a corner. Chip ball forward by Pavolek. Bull couldn't quite get there, nor could Vida coming in, but it's a corner. Gwyn to take. Minga, Vida, and Pavolek providing the height. Decent delivery, downward header wide. Vida was up there. I think it was actually Scherpel behind her who got the final touch, and it bounced off target. Still 1-1. The midway point almost of the second period. Period of play that the Germans have totally dominated without yet finding a way through. A long old slog, you fancy, for the Canadians. Last quarter. At the moment, point would seem like a big prize for them. Now then, might be something on here. Chases by La Roche, gets the ball back. Scherpel is there on the edge of the box to tidy up for the Germans. It's a rare sortie of any kind for the Canadians in this second period. Leonie Durger, the German goalkeeper, has been a virtual spectator. She was at fault for the goal that Canada did score in the first half, so if they can pressurise her in any way, shape or form, there might be some reward for them. Here's Stratigakis finding Raimundo, who almost finds a good ball through to La Roche, and the referee has spotted the infringement here, and Canada have a useful looking free kick, and it's a booking for the shirt pull there, I think, by Klein-Herner. So this is an opportunity for the Canadians, who've been very much second best, to put themselves back in front. Stratigakis is standing over the ball, struck a really good penalty in the opening match. This is, well, it's within range. An easy effort by any chance, by any means. Solid wall between her and the goal. Can the captain get a captain's goal against the run of play? She's getting a few instructions there as she winds up her effort. There's a long discussion going on. Here's the strike, and in the end it comes straight off the wall and out again. Rose has won it back for Canada, though. Away by Gwyn. Vida misses it, but Schöppel picks it up in midfield. Here's Gwyn again. This is Sims. Now Pavolek. Up towards Bull. Left side of the ball for the time being. Hacked away by Cathro for Canada. Germany have changed it now. They put Vida on the left-hand side and Gwyn, number 7, on the ball here. Over on the right, so the wide players have swapped. Grosso does well, though, for the Canadians. Here's Strategakis. Thunderous challenge on her by Lohman. Ball's loose on the edge of the box, and they got rather lucky there, Canada. The clearance by Regan carried off her opponent kindly. Here's Strategakis for Canada. Up towards Raimundo. Herner with the defending, but then loses to Laroche. Here's Grosso. 20 minutes to go at the Amman International Stadium. Germany 1, Canada 1. It remains. Both goals in the first half. Canada are coming a little bit back more into the game, having hugely struggled in the opening 20 minutes of the second half when Germany on many occasions threatened to go in front, but couldn't. How much will they be ruining those misses? Their voice has been a constant accompaniment to the game here in Amman. Here's Pavolek. In towards Gwyn, headed away by Taylor. Now Gwyn again. Decent shot. Taylor in the way once more. She doesn't half pack a punch with that right foot, Gwyn, as we saw with the free kick. That was a meaty effort there as well. Well blocked by the Canadian defender. This is Schöppel. Now Sims with a bit of space in front of her. Bull is dispossessed by Regan. And then loses the ball to Caroline Sims. This is Lohman. And now Schöppel. Linda is out wide. Patient play by the Germans. Kleinherner in towards Lohman. Half cleared. This is Bull. Sims keeps it alive in front of the German dugout. This is Pavolek. Vida back out on the right-hand side now. It's going to be a corner. Covering defensive work was done well by Giulio Grosso. Gwyn has gone across to take the corner kick. She's a right-footed player, so it'll swing out towards those she hopes on the edge of the box, waiting in white. There's the header. It's up in the air from Vida. And then a missed kick. Rather dangerously, it comes out to Gwyn again. He drives it in. Still not clear. Still not clear. And then wide from Bull. Well, the second goal just won't come for the Germans. It's a missed kick by Grosso. And they got a bit lucky with the deflection off Strategakis, and in the end, Bull was off balance and it went wide. And they'll be disappointed if they don't win this one, the Germans now. If they can get a goal, they'll take complete control of Group B. Their final game is against Cameroon in Alzaka on Friday. Yellow card for Lysiane Poul for time wasting. tells you everything you need to know about the way the game is going at the moment. Nearly 4 times as many shots on goal for Anushka Bernhardt's side than that of Bev Priestman, but the goal won't come. Right here, boom! Great block. And then over the top by Sherpel. Well, Canada have put their bodies on the line, it has to be said, to prevent Poole from scoring. That's the 3rd or 4th time that she's had a side of goal. And again, it's the outstanding Taylor who's got in the way. Sherpel nowhere near with her effort. As we have a drinks break, which is customary with matches at this age group. Katz is down injured for Canada. I think it's cramp. It usually is around the back of the calves, around the 75-minute mark, which is where we are now. We've got one substitution still to introduce. The Germans haven't used any yet. Well, they scored Germany with the last kick of the first half. They take a goal with the last kick of the second, I'm sure. Still a warm night in Amman, so the liquid refreshment is very necessary indeed, just to keep the players hydrated. Also gives the coach a chance to have a word. Let's have a look at the goals so far. Mistake by Pavelek, goalkeeper flapped, and Deanne Rose did really well to capitalise on those errors and curl the ball into the net. But how about this for a free kick? Lovely angle of it there, with Gwynn blasting it into the net for a leveller for the Germans. And that's where we are with 15 minutes to go. 1 apiece. If I was a gambling man, my money would be on the Germans to win, given their dominance in the second half. Katz is clearly in some sort of trouble there. It remains to be seen whether she will play any further part. The central midfield player, there's Deanne Rose. Well, if she can have a good run in this competition, 2016 will be a wonderful year for her to look back on. Bronze medalist at the age of 17 at the Olympic Games in Rio. Goal scorer here tonight. And Canada battling to preserve parity at the moment. Here comes Germany again. Great run. And in at the near post, and to just put it wide is Gwynn. It was Vida who got the cross in, and there was a defender, crucially, just in front of the German goal scorer to make sure she didn't get another, to the frustration of the bench. Here's Gwynn looking to deliver again from the set piece. Again, it's a good one, but there's no contact to jump there. Bulan, Vida, neither got a touch. There's a clash of heads there, and it's a nasty looking one. Minga, I think, was the Sherpel is the German involved. Canadian player is up onto her knees. Florence Laroche was involved after the miscontrol by Rose. This is a worrying incident. They clattered into each other very solidly as they went for the same ball. There is Florence Laroche. She's up. Sherpel is taking a little bit longer to get to her feet. They need to be properly checked out, of course, with any potential concussion or any head injury. The referee is absolutely correct to stop the game. Players' safety comes first, of course. Well, the Germans are encouraged in the crowd and believe that they can go on and win this game. Sherpel's going to be okay. She's worked very hard in that boiler room in the German midfield. Drop ball which Gwyn sportingly and obligingly plays back into Canadian territory. 11 minutes to go at the Amman International Stadium. One apiece. Germany looking the more likely to score, but a draw would take both of them above Venezuela. Canada would be top on goals scored in the early stages of the competition. Canada's next assignment will be against the Venezuelans at the King Abdullah Stadium in this city. Here's Bull. Ball runs away from her. Grosso gets it back. Up towards Rose. Lovely play by her, Deanne Rose. Terrific run. Can she finish it? What a tackle by Sherpa. A minute ago she was on the ground shaking her head after a collision. She's up at it again. Very, very, very strong central midfield player. Still no subs for the Germans. Here's La Roche. Misplaced pass back to the largely unemployed Durga in the German goal in the second half. Inside the last 10 minutes now. Pavolek. It's nicely played up to Gwyn. Gwyn tries to get it forward to the overlapping Caroline Seam, but can't quite get the right weight on the pass. Launches it away towards Vida. Grosso's going to get there first. Here's Gwyn. Lovely run. Good tackle by La Roche. She got away from her then, but La Roche stuck to her guns and was able to come away with the ball. Here's Sims. Now Sherpa. Kleinheimer. Pavolek. Another one of those raking balls forward. Doesn't find Buell, away by Taylor. Loose clearance though by Canada. Here's Gwyn. Bull. It's a long way wide again. In fact, it was Minga who struck it in the end. Captain's had a few efforts from distance. None of them have gone particularly close to the target. It's now 25 shots on goal for the Germans. Only a fifth of those has been on target. Only one has gone in. Canada, by contrast, only 6 efforts on goal. Well, they have managed 2 on target, so in terms of the percentage, they've been more accurate in front of goal than Germany, albeit with far fewer chances. Seems quick feet to get round La Roche. This is Lerman. Beautifully held up by Buell. Tries to bring Minga into play, but Canada snuff it out. 6 minutes away from getting a hard-earned point, Canada. Germany have 6 minutes left to try and deny them. It's tough to see Canada scoring. It's probably a question of whether they can withstand continuing German pressure, or maybe on the counter-attack here with Laroche. Sims is speedily across. It's going to be a corner, though, to the Canadians. It's only their third of the match. And if they can pinch one here, they'll be absolutely ecstatic. Deanne Rose will be one of the targets. He's going to have to just sort it out inside that 6-yard box where everyone's bunched together waiting for the set-piece delivery. It's not a bad one, and the header is wide from the player whose late header won the game on Friday. Hannah Taylor couldn't direct it on target. This time she is a major threat from those situations. But this time, no late glory for her. Finally, a German substitution. Gina Schmielinski has replaced Verena Vida. Schmielinski is a 16-year-old striker. Wouldn't initially have been in the squad, but is a late replacement for Anna-Lena Stolz. And here she is on the ball now, trying to make an immediate impact, but it's easily blocked by Gay. Throw into Germany. Sims will take. Here's Schmielinski. And now Buhl finding the onrushing Sherpel. Oh, goodness now. Well, at the end of the first half, Canada conceded a free kick in this situation, and it proved very costly as Gwyn scored. They've done it again right at the end of the second as well. It's not as inviting in terms of distance, but you can bet that Gwyn might fancy a crack here. The option is her with the right or Pavelek with the left. My guess is it would fancy, my guess would be it's set up for Gwyn as a right footer. Well, they look at each other, the two set-piece specialists. Are Canada going to be undone again by a late free kick? Julia Gwyn, hands on hips, prepares to strike the ball. Big moment this in Group B, potentially. It's Pavelek who leaves it. Gwyn strikes it, ooh, and not far away. Well, she has a wonderful right foot, and you'll see, beautifully chipped. Goalkeeper, to be fair, they've got across. And from that angle, it perhaps didn't look quite as close. Certainly from where we're sitting and from where they're sitting, it was very close. Won't go in for the Germans, though. Canada gritting their teeth and getting through this second half to frustrate Anushka Bernhardt enormously. Canada are going to make their third and final substitution. It's going to be a tournament debut for 15-year-old Caitlin Shaw, who's replacing Vital Katz, who we saw struggling with a bit of cramp a moment ago. Shaw is another of the Vancouver Whitecaps contingent. She's got 2 minutes plus stoppage time to enjoy her tournament debut. Here's Sims. Well, she'll only enjoy it if she can help Canada shut out the Germans for the remaining period. Decent ball crossfield, though, by Pavelek. Here's Linda. And now Buhl. Chance for the cross. Two were waiting in white. Neither was able to get a touch on the ball because it was cleared by Cathro. Schmielinski, the substitute, was one of them. The other was Buhl. Well, it's going to make the final round of games very interesting in Group B if this one does end level. Canada 4, Germany 4, Venezuela 3 in terms of points. Canada face the Venezuelans in what could be a battle royal. Germany will fancy their chances against Cameroon, I'm sure. Although Cameroon have only lost their 2 games by a single goal so far. Here's Germany with what they hope will be a platform to grab a late winner. Seems wants to shoot. Probably not the best option, too far out. And Caroline Seams' shot goes a long, long way past the post without any power at all, really. None of which will worry Lisiane Proul. Here's Minga. Gwyn. Delicate cross, there's the header! Good save! Lohmann is denied by a wonderful stop from Proul. That was a glorious cross by Gwyn, a great header too, and a magnificent save by the Canadian keeper. And that might have just got her team a point. Terrific goalkeeping. Here's Lohmann again. Now Gwyn once more. Beautiful cross by her. And Lohmann couldn't have done much more with a header. And the goalkeeper is really the main reason why Canada are looking as if they're going to finish the evening with a point. We're in additional time, which those 4 minutes. It was a splendid save. She had her moments of panic in the first half, but second period she's made a trio of outstanding stops. But as we all know, Germany at any level, whether it's male or female football, are never to be written off. Look at this though. That is a terrific save. She was off balance going one direction. Header was powerful and accurate, but the goalkeeper kept it out. Been an entertaining half, this one, certainly. Perhaps not so much if you're a German, but for us neutrals, it's been a good, absorbing watch. 2 minutes of the 4 to be added on have already been and gone. Just suspect that we're drifting towards a point of peace. I don't think Canada are going to throw too much forward in these final 2 minutes. Regan throws in. Here's Laroche. All the way along the edge of the box, still has it, Laroche, but eventually it's hooked away from underneath the nose of Diane Rose. Taylor back to her goalkeeper. I think she's been Canada's best player, other than the keeper, in terms of overall performance. She's been very, very solid, Hannah Taylor. Came close with a header, which is probably the only chance really Canada had in the second half. Their defensive qualities have been outstanding, and it's been one of the main reasons why it looks like a frustrating second half for Germany. Unless they can produce something dramatic, and we've seen it so many times before from them. Once again, Taylor working hard for her team. Safety first. Knocks it out of play. There's 1 minute left for Germany to get a last gasp winning goal. Here's Scherpel. Rides one challenge, still has it, Scherpel. Nicked away by Laroche. That's good football by her. Finds Raimundo. Sensible by the Canadians. Looks as if they're going to get a precious point. And these two teams will be neck and neck going into the final round of matches on Friday. Still they come forward, but it's too late. And it's a draw between the two big names in Group B. Well, Germany had so many opportunities in the second half to win the game, but weren't able to. Deanne Rose got the opener for Canada, and then a thunderous free kick by Julia Gwynn leveled. Germany utterly dominant in the second period, but unable to break through. Lisiane Proulx made some fantastic saves for Canada, and in the end that was